Rana is in India. Bhavtosh, we've heard from Sabyasachi. The police deployment obviously has gone up. Rishabh is now joining us with more details. Rishabh, where are you?
Well, Pranesh, we are here at Palam Air Base only, where Tahawwur Rana had just landed moments ago. Inside scoop that we have been bringing in for our viewers this morning, that the plane left Los Angeles around 7:10 p.m. Indian Standard Time last evening. Then it got its first refuel in Europe, in Frankfurt, early in the morning today. By afternoon, it got an emergency, and it was more of a precautionary, refueling that took place in Dubai in around 11:30, 12 o'clock, and then it has now landed in India. Tahawwur Rana has been extradited, has been brought back to Indian soil as we are talking. You can see that how the moment the plane has landed, the security outside the Air Force station has been beefed up. The police officials have come in. The media vehicles which were stationed here since morning are now being removed as well. All the movement on this very road now has been asked to stop, and you can see that both the sides, the barricades have started coming in. This side movement has already been stopped, and the other side, this is the last trench is what we are given to understand, of vehicles that are being allowed to leave. Earlier today, as Sabyasachi was also pointing out, that ambulance along with police vehicles
just stay with us,
in.
Rishabh. Keep an eye on what's happening behind you. We'll keep cutting to our reporters as and when there is action. But as Bhavtosh quickly sum this up, this is, like I said, this extradition is a momentous moment. It is an incredible thing that our agencies have been able to achieve. It's an achievement that underlines the quest for justice and truth. It proves that accountability can never be denied. It can only be delayed. Rana will be brought to justice. The moment is finally here.
Yes, Pranesh, in fact, it's a charge sheet that was filed way back in 2011. If you look at the charge sheet, the detailing of the charge sheet, one can see the kind of work that was done. This charge sheet has stood a test of time and trial, not in India. It has stood test in time and trial in US court. It's a very detailed charge sheet giving background of what all had happened, how Tahawwur Rana met David Coleman, how they in fact conspired in this conspiracy. It was Tahawwur Rana who in fact made sure that he gets a multiple entry visa to India, and it was from September 2007 onwards that the real recce or reconnaissance of Taj Mahal Hotel and prominent places in Delhi as well as in Pune was done, and then these videos were shared with Major Iqbal as well as with Sajid Mir, and then the entire conspiracy was put in place.
We'll also like to, get our reporters up in Mumbai, because it's a sense of closure for people in Maximum City that was at the receiving end of the wrath of these terrorists, the masterminds. Bhavtosh, spare a thought for people who waited 16 years, 16 long years to see that someone who was in hiding, who was one of the masterminds of this attack, is finally booked, brought back, and faces justice. But for viewers, who are curious about what happens from now, Bhavtosh, in 4 steps, just break down. After he is escorted out of the Palam technical area, where his plane has landed, what happens next?
Well, what can happen, in fact, it is very closely guarded secret. He will be brought here. Ideally, he will be brought here at NIA headquarters in South Delhi, and he will, in fact, his medical examination will be done by doctors from All India Institute of Medical Sciences. They will not, in fact, take him to AIIMS, and then he will be produced before the court. Now, NIA officials are very tight-lipped whether he will be physically produced or it would be done through video link. What sources have said that because of high threat perception, description. He will be produced through a video link, and then his custody will be sought. There are reports that he might be sent to Tihar jail. Because of security reasons, he will be kept in a solitary confinement, and then at a later stage they might seek his custody again. But it is done. It is for sure that his custody will be sought, and then he will be questioned for the larger conspiracy behind 2611. There are questions that have still not been answered: why SIM cards were purchased in Spain, why some SIM cards were purchased in Italy, why the conspiracy started way back in 2002, 2003, why the training happened from 2005-06, why Sajid Mir went to attend a cricket match in Delhi. India-Pakistan cricket match was in fact attended by Sajid Mir, why some of the accused in this case repeatedly visited Delhi and Jaipur and Pune. These questions need to be answered, and that's the reason why the questioning of Tahawwur Rana is most important as soon as he in fact is brought here at NIA headquarters.